obviously we selected that we can get a customer by ID. What about if the ID is incorrect? So let's basically take this name, and in here let's add another test. So test method, and let's say will return and then empty when, and then select customer by ID. So let's just basically put this bigger, so capital. There we go. And this method is as easy as, so given a random ID, so let's just say a very big ID, so int and then ID equals 2, and let's just say -1. So ID will be -1, and when, so the under test dot select customer by ID, pass the ID, and in here we can perform that, the assertion, so assert that, and then actual, and let's just say this is var and then actual dot is and then empty. And this is our test. So if I run this, you can see that this works. Awesome. Now, obviously, I'm not saying 1 in here because this ID might be taken by one of these tests in here. So in fact, let's just say 1 and just see whether it fails or not. So let's just run all tests for this class. And hopefully, yeah, you can see that it fails. So here, it fails because the ID is taken by some other test, right? So this is why I've said here -1. So say -1 or a really big number which you think that your tests will never take that ID. So be careful with this. And that's the same way that I've basically added a random UID here to make sure that the email is actually random. So here I know for a fact that we probably won't have a customer with ID 1 because the sequence starts from 1. So -1, this is not present, and also 0, we know that the sequence that we defined will not start with 0. So if I run all the tests again, hopefully all the tests should pass, and awesome. So you see that all tests pass, and that's because we still have to implement insert customer, exists person with email, with ID, and update customer. Cool. If you have any questions, please do let me know. Otherwise, catch me on the next one.